Hello and welcome back to Fable, everybody. Last video we finished up the Dreadful Hob Cave side quest, which wasn't as bad as I remember, which was awesome. And in this video we've finally taken care of pretty much every kind of side quest up to this point, and so we're gonna go to our next storyline side quest, which is to find the Archaeologist. And we get to go to Witchwood, which is an entire new area we have not yet been to in the game, which is pretty exciting. To get to Witchwood, it actually just adds it to your world color skates automatically. It kind of just activates as soon as Maze gives you the quest. So let's go ahead and go to this new area and see what it's like. Okay, so the archaeologist, I can't talk today, is protected by a magical door. Find this door, and it's been a long time since we actually accepted this quest, but basically Maze is looking for a friend that has disappeared into Witchwood, and so he sent us to find him, and he's hiding somewhere. So let's go ahead and open this chest up. Resurrection Vial, can never get enough of those. And this is a very kind of gloomy, dark forest type area, but I actually rather like Witchwood. It's got some interesting, I think honestly in my opinion, it has some of the most interesting story side quests in the game. Just because of the area and kind of the things you can kind of put in this area. And you'll see what I mean later on if that didn't really make any sense, which I'm sure it didn't. Oh, and it's another troll. We haven't actually ran into a troll since we escorted the traders in Darkwood, so I guess it's kind of nice to see you, troll, because I haven't seen you in a while. Although I don't really like trolls or anything. And this one's going to throw rocks at us again. This one seems to be a little bit slower, though, which is kind of nice. And again, if you go close to this guy, he's gonna kind of thwomp the ground like the other troll did, except for his kind of ground poundy sort of thing has more range on it. I'll just stay close to him and show you what I mean. You can see he'll actually put rocks up where the other guy kind of made kind of like a mini earthquake, but it didn't really do a lot of damage unless you were like really, really close to him. So I'm just going to keep circling around this guy. It seems like as long as he can't see you, he's not going to cause damage. You can see he can't see me, so he's not causing the earthquake, which is kind of funny. A really funny way to avoid damage, actually. You get lots of bow experience for this, which is really nice. I don't know why he has to like see you to cause damage. You think he would like hear, or not hear, but he would feel me pelting his body with arrows. Then again, he has a rock troll, so maybe it doesn't really hurt him at all. I don't know. Either way, we're causing lots of damage. This is probably like a really slow way to do it, but what the hell, I might as well, right? And look at all that massive bow experience we're getting for this. This is awesome. Guess I'll turn it around and use a little bit of will experience too. I don't think I'll be able to kill the troll with it though. My willpower isn't the greatest, you can see. His health is going down really, really slowly, but it looks like if you just make circles around a troll, they're too dumb to attack you, so that's kind of a cool strategy to use. Almost dead, there we go. I think we maybe took 1 damage from a rock that fell, but we didn't really take a whole lot of damage for that. Got some good will and bow experience, will and skill experience, and we also got a rare gem. Like I said, most trolls do drop some sort of rare gem, whether it be a sapphire or a ruby or whatever. What's up here? Anything interesting? Any chests, items for me to grab? Anything? No? Well, that's very disappointing. I don't even think there's anywhere to dig around here or anything. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Oh well. Rather uneventful so far, but this is the first place in the game I think we've seen rain ever, which is also kind of interesting. On to the next area, Witchwood Stones. Okay, so ooh, we have the gold marker. It looks like the magical door is actually a demon door, so let's go ahead and talk to it.
I only open to those who know my name. If you know it, find and hit the magic stones to spell it out. Only one person knows my name, but I doubt you'll find him even at the Temple of Avo.
Okay, so the demon door gives us a little bit of a hint there. We have to spell his name using some sort of stones, and those stones are actually the 4 green dots on the map there. And if we spell his name, he'll open up. But only one person knows his name, so we're not gonna have to figure that out. Let's do some fishing first, though. Some fishing for good measure. Since this is our first fishing spot in Witchwood, we might as well go ahead and see what's in here. Although, apparently I can only hit my A button about 3 times before that line starts to snap, so this is going to be a frustrating piece to reel in. Ah, crap, I was going to say hopefully it's something good, but never mind. I can't even reel it in because I was too busy pressing the A button and it snapped. Definitely not a master fisher, but come on. Ah, I was so close too. There we go. Thank you. Is it something good? Is it something good? It's a silver key! Yay! Awesome. We don't have to go back to that fishing hole ever again. It's pots. Alright, so now what you could do is you could go to the Temple of Avo, which I might do just to show you what the guy wants who knows his name. But I already know what his name is, so I'm not going to have to sacrifice anything in order to get his name. These stones here will have different letters, and if you hit them in the right order and we spell his name, that is what is going to finish up this quest for you. So we'll come back to those in a second here. There is a chest down in this area as well. We've got a weapon from the last one. What's in this chest? Chainmail gauntlets, awesome! I love me some chainmail. For the time being, though, let's go ahead and let's go through here to the Temple of Avo. Okay, so the Temple of Avo is a rather interesting sort of area. Do you remember when I killed all those guards, I think maybe 2 episodes ago, and I said all the people in Barrowfields, and I said, oh, we're going to be coming to an area soon in the game where I can kind of redeem myself. I was talking about the Temple of Avo. The Temple of Avo is, if you talk to these guys, maybe they'll explain a little bit here.
Donate gold at the font to reap your reward.
Okay, they're not going to really say anything, but basically Avo is like the god of good. I guess he'd be like, you know, he'd be like the equivalent of God. And then Scorm is basically like Satan. And there's 2 different gods in this game, Scorm and Avo. If you donate money to the Temple of Avo, you get good points, and if you bring sacrifices to the Chapel of Scorn, you get evil points. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to throw in $250 here and see how much renown I get back for this.
Your reward
So we get slight justification. So we got 14 good points for that, which again is very slight because 14 basically only justifies killing 1 person, and we killed like 25 people when we were there. So we have to give a lot of money to the Temple of Avo, but it's kind of a good feature because when you're really rich in this game, when you just want to fool around, like say you're really evil and you want to be good so that you don't scare off townspeople and you get better discounts at shops and things like that, you can just come and donate like a buttload of money to the Temple of Avo, and you can get your good points back, and you know it'll seem like you haven't been evil and all your deeds have been erased, which is kind of nice. And the same kind of goes for the Chapel of Scorn. If you want to get some evil points that way, you can sacrifice a bunch of people. So this is usually what I use to justify my good points if I'm really screwed in the way of alignment. But yeah, that's that. For anybody who is interested, we'll be coming back there later. I'll probably donate a lot of money off screen or something like that. This guy here is of course an assassin. You can hire him if you want him to help you. We've seen a few of those around Albion already, like we saw one in Oakvale. These green dots up here, if you talk to any of these guys, it should enlighten us.
So, have you heard the legend of this sword? A knight of the old kingdom called Hugh wielded a sword like no other. He was a giant. The sword cut through monsters, people and demons, like parchment. It possessed power that mortals could not control. dying, Hugh thrust it into the living rock, from which it could never be removed. Legend says that only somebody as strong as Hugh the Giant can remove it. Perhaps it's just an old wives' tale. Perhaps it's a fake.
Okay, so this sword here, it's kind of like the sword in the stone. If you can pull it out, you can actually have it, but you have to be really strong. So if we try it now, we'll probably fail. Don't think we can try, though. I think that guy's trying, but basically, if you have, like, I think you have to have maxed physique for this. If you have max physique and you kind of look like a giant of a man and you kind of have the equivalent kind of physique as Hugh the Giant, you'll be able to pull that rock out of the stone. I'm not going to try it now, though, because all I'll do is fail and they'll all laugh at me. So, we'll come back to that later as well, but the person we're looking for is this guy here.
Need a good sort of... Hello there. Are you interested in hearing the name of the demon door? If you can give me something valuable, I might tell you it. Something red and shiny, for example.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll just have to work it out for yourself.
So, this guy is looking for a ruby, and you can see I have one, and it's actually on my right button, but I already know his name, and I do believe it's the same for every single playthrough, in my experience anyway, so I'm going to save my ruby, but if you are stuck, you can give that guy a ruby, and he will tell you the name of the demon door. That's as far as we're going to go. There's more stuff, kind of more, if you keep going in Witchwood, but we'll get to that later, so let's just go back and get that demon door opened. Okay, so we have to go back to these 4 stones and hit them in the correct order. The 4 letters are T, I, H, and S. So really, if you work it out logically, there's only so many words you can make with 4 letters. So out of T, I, H, and S, you can make hits, shit, this. I can't really think of any other word. I don't know, tis, if that's a word. Out of these 4 things, and his name is Hits, and you have to hit all 4 of them for this to work. So that kind of eliminates a challenge as well, because you couldn't make like a 3-letter word as his name. It has to be a 4-letter word. So already messed it up. That's an S. I just need to know the order of the blocks. S I H T.
S-I-H-T.
And then if you get it wrong, it just restarts. So, let's try this again. So H I T and S.
H-I-T-S.
There we go. Hits is his name. H-I-T-S.
So, you worked out my name. Big deal. In you go.
So that's a very simple quest to figure out. So there we go. Let's go on inside. Get out of the rain.
So, you found me. That's just grand. If you can find me, so can they. I should never have started studying the focus sites. But how was I to know Jack was interested in them too? Yes, Jack of Blades. Look, I have no time to explain. You can read my journal if you want. I don't want it anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. It's not safe for me here anymore, thanks to you.
What an asshole, seriously. We'll see you later then, buddy. Whatever. Anyways, our only objective was to find him for the guild, so I don't really care what he thinks of me. Since it's a very easy quest, we don't really get a whole lot out of it, which is fine. There'll be more quests in the future. So Mace is going to talk here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to loot this area.
That's good. Thanks to you, I'm sure we can...
Resurrection file.
You should return to the guild now.
Another
There's an
chest.
important quest card waiting for you. It seems not
Chainmail.
is in some trouble.
If you couldn't hear Maze, I was trying to make it so you can hear him, but he said Knothole Glade is having troubles. Knothole Glade is a place in Witchwood we haven't yet gone to, but we will be going there for the quest. So that'll be our next objective. That is a storyline objective. Let's go ahead and pick up these books here off the floor. There should be a book here. I don't think we can open this yet. It needs 15 silver keys. We do not have 15 of them, that's for sure. So we will have to come back to that. You can sleep in his bed if you want like a free place to stay. Obviously, there's no guards around here to give you a fine or something like that if you use this bed. So it's kind of a free place to stay in Witchwood. If you're really that desperate, you can come and stay in this desolate cave or whatever. But that quest is finished, and for the time being, we are done. I think I will leave off here, and in the next video, we're going to figure out what else to do in this game. We'll probably have to return back to the guild and see the next quest that Maze has for us. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.